Pokeballs work. How do they fit in there?
They're not ready. When I first moved to my dorm here in Japan, we had a little orientation party or group thing, and someone had mentioned that there's a Pokemon Center pretty close to our dorm. Everyone's reaction was basically this. Yeah, let's go, let's do it, let's go, Pokemon Center, yeah! But in all seriousness, there's not a better way for me to live up my childhood dream of 10 years ago than to do it right here, where the Pocket Monsters came from. When I was younger, I actually did think that Pokemon existed, just in Japan. I think that was one of the reasons why I wanted to come here so bad when I was young. I still think they may exist. So when we heard there was a Pokemon Center nearby, we're like, let's go to it. And then we heard there were 6 of them. And we're like, let's go to all of them. Because remember the golden rule. Gotta catch them all. Invisible backwards hat. But the Pokemon Center. It was not as exciting as I hoped it to be. Oh my god. You just kind of run away. Oh my god.
To understand the power that's inside.
Pokemon! Gotta catch 'em all! Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon! Gotta catch 'em all! Gotta catch 'em all!
Pokemon!
Was This is the best day of my life. Oh! No. 2 minutes. 2 minutes? Okay, so apparently it's right there, and it's not that exciting.
Glancing up from the pavement, fallen fast, found himself by the wayside. He should know it surely happened before him. For that life will remain in mind. Oh, you know, down by the wayside you go, down by the wayside you go, down by the wayside. Fallen grace still deep below the surface. Sunken face, older than the years those eyes have seen. But hope may rise from the darkness when you see that. Oh, I wanna say more, you know. Down by the wayside you go, down by the wayside you go, down by the wayside.
Oh, Pokemon chicken curry made by Charizard. Cooks in 7 minutes.
Here's a little story from back home. When I moved to my new apartment last year, the previous residents left us the best housewarming gift of all time. The entire apartment was perfectly clean and everything, but they did leave something behind. There was a closet right by the entrance, and we opened it up, and there's this giant, like 2.5 feet tall Pikachu plush. He was huge. It was epic. So cool. We thought, since, you know, this is a college apartment, he needs to have a bro drinking name. It can't just be called Pikachu. So we're like, what can we name him? I came up with Peekaboos. Yeah, so we named Pikachu Peekaboos, and he became a quick hit. Everyone knew him around our group of friends. And then about 3 months later, I go shopping at a Goodwill, and I see out of the corner of my eye, in the used toy section, they have a big pile of plushes, and there's a giant Charmander, the same size as the Pikachu. And it costs 54 cents, but I'm willing to spend that money, that kind of cash, to get this Charmander. And of course, he needed a nickname too. Oh, I'm sorry, she needed a nickname too. We decided to name her Chugmander. And we found a child's dress, and it fit her perfectly. So Chugmander wears a dress, and we gave Peekaboos a nice 80s jacket to wear. So they were the perfect couple.
Alright, I'll do it.
So I did some research and found out that the 5th generation of Pokemon games is actually coming out here in November of this year in Japan. And they're called Pokemon Black and White. And by now, I think that brings up the running total of Pokemon to about 5,000. Oh, I'm sorry, 5,001. Everyone always forgets Mew. 5,002, missing number. Duh. But honestly, the Pokemon team has really been running out of ideas lately. I mean, you should just take a look at the starters of this next Pokemon game. Wow. If Professor Oak asked me to choose between these 3 Pokemon, I have no clue who I'd choose. The grass one, he just looks too smug. It looks like he's missing his monocle. The fire pig, I mean, all I can think about is bacon. So I guess I'd be forced to choose that sea otter thing. But I'd ask if they had one that did not have a penis on its chest. Second thought, Professor Oak. Maybe I'll choose the fire pig. A free pig provided by Professor Oak! Who's ready for a pig roast? Yeah! You don't even have to do any work. It'll cook itself.
That's what I'm yelling, that's what I'm yelling, that's for me, it go Kanji Corner. That's what you're yelling, that's what you're yelling, that's for you, it go Kanji Corner. That's what we're yelling, that's what we're yelling.
Well, since I didn't have Kanji Corner last week, you're getting a double-decker kanji today. Double-decker kanji! It just means I'm gonna do 2 kanjis in one episode. Oh, and sorry, half my face is really bright and half of it's really dark, because I decided to do this video not in the morning. And I've got horrible lighting in this room. And today I'm going to teach you the kanji for black and white, because those are the colors of the Pokemon games that are coming out. So first, the kanji for black. Here we go. There's the kanji. Kudo. That is, it's fairly difficult. It's a level 2 kanji. I encountered a level 2 kanji. Yeah, Kudo means black. And second and lastly, but not the leastly, white, like my shirt. Shiroi. And that is the kanji for white. Jake's question of the day. I don't know what that was. So we have Peekaboos and Chugmander. Those were the 2 bro Pokemon names that I could come up with. So my question of the video is, are there any other bro Pokemon names you can think of? It could be any single Pokemon. So think. Put your thinking noggins on. And let me know your answers in the comment section. Bro Pokemon names. And as always, everyone, please rate, comment. Wow, dude, you really need to be on a motorcycle right now. Oh. And as always, pleep, pleep, pleep. And as always, please rate, comment, and subscribe. So, everyone out there, another car, my god. And everyone out there, thanks for watching.
I bet you behind that door it leads to Johto.
It's an amazing way to see a
And our Pokemon. This door is where our Pokemon adventures await. Might be Victory Road. Victory Road, yeah. The Elite Four.
discussing